Consider this a gentle warning for all chosen ones. The window is closing. If you've stumbled upon this message, know that it's not by accident, nor is it some trick of an algorithm. It's a resonance, a matching vibration. Your soul has guided you here because time is truly running out. We're in the final stretch of a cosmic gateway, a rare lunar portal that's been subtly but powerfully reshaping our reality. Most of the world is sleepwalking right through it. This portal has a definitive, non-negotiable closing date, October 31st, 2025. What's coming in November is nothing short of a complete energetic paradigm shift, a planetary vibrational upgrade of a magnitude not seen for millennia. This portal is the final boarding call, and you're here because you hold a ticket. The real question is, will you actually use it? Before we get into the critical signs, the urgent preparations, and the dangerous pitfalls you absolutely must avoid, I need you to do 3 things right now to anchor yourself to this frequency. First, like this video, signal to the universe that you are indeed receiving this transmission. Second, subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications because the information I'll be releasing over the coming days is incredibly time-sensitive and absolutely vital. And third, type the number 999 inches, the comments section below. Let the universe know that you're completing an old cycle and declaring your readiness to step boldly into the new. Do it now. This isn't just an interaction, it's an energetic activation. Listen closely. That feeling you've been having for months, maybe even years, that quiet hum just beneath the surface of your everyday life, that nagging sense that you're living in the final chapter of an old story that isn't anxiety, it's definitely not paranoia. It's your higher self, your very own spiritual intuition, recognizing the immense pressure building on the other side of the veil. This rare moon portal, which some ancient texts refer to as the Ethel Guard Gateway, isn't just a simple astrological transit. It's a cosmic sorting mechanism. It's a vibrational filter specifically designed to separate those who are ready to ascend into a higher density of consciousness, a 5D reality brimming with creation's sovereignty and heart-centered living from those who unfortunately, must repeat the karmic lessons of the old 3D cycle. This gateway didn't just crack open last week, it's been ajar for some time now, allowing high-frequency light codes to trickle onto the planet, gradually awakening the first wave of souls. You are undeniably part of that wave. But the final widest opening, your last chance to walk through consciously and completely, is right now. From this very moment until the clock strikes midnight on October 31st, the veil is at its absolute thinnest. This is the period of integration, preparation, and ultimately the final choice. After that date, the gateway doesn't just close, it seals completely. And the energetic reality of November 2025 will be a world utterly transformed, vibrating at a frequency so high that those who didn't prepare will experience it as utter chaos, bewildering confusion, and a profound, unsettling sense of being left far behind. Your job is to make absolutely certain that you are not one of them. The first and most undeniable sign that you're a chosen one being called through this portal is the radical, undeniable alteration of your inner world. Specifically, your dream state and your emotional body. Your dreams are no longer just random neural firings in your brain. They have become a training ground, a classroom, and a direct, unfiltered line of communication with your spiritual guides. You have been experiencing dreams so incredibly vivid, so shockingly real, that you wake up each morning questioning which reality is actually the dream. These aren't necessarily nightmares, but they are undeniably intense. You're dreaming of flying effortlessly, of breathing easily underwater, of speaking fluently in languages you've never even heard of. You're seeing recurring symbols, keys, doorways, spirals, ancient trees with roots that glow with an inner light. You may even be meeting beings of pure light, long-lost ancestors, or even aspects of your future self who are offering you guidance, showing you potential timelines, and gently preparing you for what's coming next. This is the recalibration of your subconscious mind. Pay meticulous attention to every single detail. Keep a dream journal right by your bed, because these aren't just dreams, they are personalized instructions coming directly from your very own soul. Simultaneously, you're undergoing what can only be accurately described as a great energetic purge. You're experiencing powerful waves of inexplicable emotion, crying for absolutely no apparent reason, feeling a sudden surge of deep grief for a world you are in essence leaving behind, or bursting with a joy so profound it feels almost otherworldly. Your physical body is also detoxing at an accelerated rate. You may be feeling sudden, intense fatigue that no amount of sleep seems to cure, phantom aches and pains that move randomly around your body, a persistent buzzing or ringing in your ears, and a complete, often surprising change in your dietary preferences. You are losing all tolerance for low vibrational foods, shallow media, and draining conversations. This isn't you falling apart. This is you actively shedding a lifetime's worth of dense, programmed energy. It's the necessary, albeit uncomfortable, process of making your physical vessel light enough to smoothly pass through the energetic membrane of the portal. You are in essence releasing everything that simply cannot come with you. The second set of signs is undeniably external. The universe is actively using the physical world as a mirror to grab your attention and confirm that you are indeed on the right path. This is manifesting as synchronicities on an unprecedented scale. You are seeing repeating number sequences everywhere. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 7, 7, 7, 7. Not just on clocks, but on license plates, receipts, and even billboards. These aren't mere coincidences. They are winks from your angelic team confirming that you are aligned and that the portal has definitively recognized you. You are finding feathers in unusual places, encountering spirit animals that hold deep personal significance. Owls, hawks, snakes, butterflies appearing at pivotal moments in your thoughts. A song will suddenly come on the radio with lyrics that directly and uncannily answer a question you just asked yourself in your mind. A book will seem to fall off a shelf, opening directly to a page containing the exact message you desperately needed to hear. The universe is actively conspiring to leave you a trail of cosmic breadcrumbs leading you directly toward the gateway. But there's an even more peculiar modern sign that many are experiencing. Technology is starting to glitch and malfunction around you. Your phone battery drains inexplicably fast. Your computer crashes repeatedly during moments of high-energy work or deep meditation. Lights flicker erratically when you enter a room, and you may even hear strange static on your phone calls. Do not be alarmed by any of this. It's actually a powerful confirmation of your rising frequency. Your personal electromagnetic field is becoming so potent, so charged with divine light, that it's beginning to actively interfere with lower vibrational, man-made frequencies. You are literally becoming a force of nature, and the old matrix technology is struggling just to cope with your very presence. See it as a badge of honor. Every single time your Wi-Fi drops, unexpectedly smile and know that it's simply because your own divine connection is stronger than ever. If you have experienced this profound energetic purge, this sudden and often overwhelming release, and you are seeing all of these undeniable signs all around you, I want you to comment below, type "I release and receive" to affirm your incredible journey and connect with the thousands of other chosen ones who are right here with you. You are not going crazy. You are, in fact, waking up. Now, we absolutely must speak of the warnings, because for every soul being called home, there are cosmic tests and carefully laid energetic traps designed to see if you are truly ready. The most prevalent and undeniably dangerous of these is what I call the karmic echo trap. As your frequency rises exponentially and you begin to naturally detach from your old timeline, the past will make one final desperate attempt to pull you right back in. This will manifest as people from your past suddenly re-emerging, seemingly out of nowhere. An ex-partner whom you haven't spoken to in years will suddenly send you a text message. A former friend with whom you had a toxic relationship will suddenly want to reconnect and catch up. A family member who has consistently drained your energy will suddenly demand your undivided attention for a manufactured crisis. Beware of this. This is not a sign that you should give them another chance. It is without a doubt a final karmic test. The universe is asking you, have you truly learned the lesson? Can you successfully hold your new higher frequency, or will you allow the lingering echoes of your past to drag your vibration right back down? Your task is to observe these situations with genuine love and compassion, but also with absolutely impenetrable boundaries. Send them love from a distance. Wish them well on their own personal journey, but do not under any circumstances engage. Do not get drawn back into the old drama, the old stories, the old energetic ties. Every single time you say a firm, loving no to a past that no longer serves you, you effectively cut a karmic cord and take one giant leap closer to the portal's entrance. Engaging with them, even for a fleeting moment of nostalgic weakness, can be like an anchor thrown from a rising hot air balloon. It will halt your momentum instantly and could seriously jeopardize your entire transition. Another critical warning involves the careful management of your energy. You are now an open conduit for high-dimensional frequencies. This makes you incredibly powerful, but it also makes you incredibly sensitive. You absolutely must become a fierce guardian of your energetic field. The low vibrational noise of the world, the fear-mongering news cycles, the divisive social media arguments, the mindless celebrity gossip, the dense energy of crowded, soulless places like shopping malls. These are now essentially poison to your sensitive system. Exposure to them will feel like a physical assault. It will drain you completely, confuse you deeply, and lower your vibration, making it exponentially harder to hear the gentle guidance of your higher self. Your solitude is not loneliness. It is a sacred necessity for your growth. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is, in fact, your superpower. During this critical period leading up to October 31st, you must consciously curate your reality. Unfollow any social media accounts that trigger you. Turn off the consistently negative news. Politely decline invitations to low-vibrational social gatherings. Spend ample time in nature. Listen to high-frequency music. Eat clean living foods. And surround yourself only with people who genuinely uplift and understand you. You are, in essence, in a spiritual cocoon, undergoing a profound metamorphosis. You must protect this delicate process at all costs in order to emerge as the butterfly in November. You simply cannot allow the outside world to tear a hole in your chrysalis. Now is the time for sacred selfishness. Your spiritual mission, your very ascension, depends entirely on it. The world will still be there in November, but it will look and feel entirely different if you do this important work now. Your preparation isn't just for you, it's for all of us. Each soul that successfully walks through this portal adds their unique light to the new grid, making the transition smoother and more graceful for all of humanity. This is your calling. This is your final exam. And in the next part of this transmission, we'll move beyond the signs and warnings and delve into the active, practical steps you must take right now. We'll discuss specific rituals, powerful manifestation techniques, and the one critical mistake that could cause you to miss this gateway entirely, even if you're seeing all the signs. Stay with me. The most important work is just about to begin, chosen one. If you are here for the second part of this transmission, take a deep, conscious breath. You have felt the undeniable truth of the signs. You have acknowledged the urgency of the warnings, and you have made a soul-level decision to proceed. You have definitively chosen the path of ascension. Let that profound realization sink in. The hardest part is already done. The choice. What we're about to cover now isn't a series of difficult chores or impossible tasks. It's a joyful remembrance of your own inherent divine power. So many on the spiritual path mistakenly believe that preparation for a great shift is about frantic, doing endless rituals, complex spells, and the accumulation of sacred objects. But that's the old 3D paradigm of effort and struggle. The secret to smoothly passing through this 5D portal isn't about what you do, but rather who you actively choose to be. It's about vibrational resonance. You don't force your way through this gateway. You naturally become a frequency match to it. The portal isn't a physical door in space-time. It's a state of consciousness, and it will open for you effortlessly when your own energetic signature hums at its precise celestial key. Our work between now and October 31st is to carefully tune your instrument, your body, your mind, your heart, and your spirit to the divine frequency of the new earth. This is the sacred art of inner alchemy, the conscious preparation of your temple, and the deliberate activation of your innate abilities as a co-creator of reality. This is where the real magic truly begins. Our first and most crucial area of focus is the inner world, what I like to call the construction of your inner altar. This is the sacred, unshakable space deep within you where your divinity resides. It's the command center of your consciousness. Right now, it may feel cluttered, noisy, and even chaotic, polluted by years of societal programming, ancestral trauma, and the constant psychic noise of the collective. Our first task is to clear this sacred space completely. This begins with the practice of sacred silence. In part 1, I urged you to seek solitude. Now we must make that solitude an active, sacred practice. You must dedicate time each day, even if it's just 15 minutes, to absolute silence and stillness. This is non-negotiable. Turn off your phone, close your computer, and simply sit with yourself. At first, your mind will likely race. The internal chaos will seem louder than ever. This is the ego fighting fiercely for its survival. It thrives on constant noise and endless distraction. Do not fight it directly. Simply observe it with detached curiosity, and then gently and lovingly bring your focus back to your breath. As you do this consistently, day after day, something miraculous will inevitably happen. The noise will begin to gradually subside. In the quiet space that emerges, you will begin to hear the gentle whispers of your soul, the clear guidance of your spiritual team, and you will become increasingly receptive to the high-frequency light codes that are currently dashing onto the planet. To amplify this process, I want you to use a specific visualization. As you sit in silence, imagine a brilliant, shimmering pillar of golden white light extending from the very heart of the cosmos, from the great central sun, all the way down to you. See it and feel it as a tangible reality. Feel its incredible warmth and its profound purity. Now visualize this pillar of divine light entering the top of your head at your crown chakra. See it filling your entire head with its liquid golden energy, dissolving all anxious thoughts, all limiting beliefs, all programmed fears. Feel it move smoothly down into your throat, clearing your channel of expression so that you may effortlessly speak your truth. Let it pour generously into your heart space, a radiant waterfall of unconditional love, healing every single wound, every painful betrayal, every lingering sadness you have ever carried. Allow it to descend through your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and finally, your root, burning away all doubt, all persistent shame, all lingering feelings of unworthiness and instability. See this pillar of light flowing powerfully down through your legs and into the soles of your feet, connecting you deeply into the crystalline heart of Mother Earth. You are now a bridge between heaven and earth, a grounded conduit of pure cosmic energy. Sit within this pillar of light for as long as you comfortably can. This isn't just a simple meditation. It's an energetic shower. It's a vibrational upgrade. It's how you intentionally clear your inner altar and make ample space for the divine to fully enter. Within this inner altar, we must also become masters of emotional alchemy. The great purge you're experiencing is bringing lifetimes of suppressed emotional energy to the surface. Fear, grief, anger, shame. The old 3D matrix deliberately taught you that these emotions are inherently negative and must be actively avoided, suppressed, or even medicated away. This is a blatant lie designed to keep you trapped and utterly powerless. These emotions aren't poison. They're simply lead, and you, chosen one, are the alchemist who has the power to transform that lead into pure gold. When a powerful wave of dense emotion rises unexpectedly, you absolutely must not run from it. You must turn towards it directly with curiosity and compassion. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes gently and locate the emotion in your body. Where does it live? Is it a tightness in your chest, a pit in your stomach, a lump in your throat? Give it your full, undivided attention. Breathe deeply into that space. Now ask it a simple question. What are you here to teach me? Listen attentively for the answer. It may come as a single word, a vivid image, a forgotten memory, or just a strong feeling. The grief may be here to teach you the profound depth of your capacity to truly love. The anger may be here to show you precisely where your sacred boundaries have been violated. The fear may be here to reveal an old, outdated belief about your own basic survival. Acknowledge the lesson gratefully. Thank the emotion sincerely for its profound wisdom. Then, and only then, can you effectively perform the alchemy. Visualize that dense energy residing within your body. See its color, its texture. Now, using your intention and your breath, begin to consciously shift its frequency. Imagine you are breathing pure golden light directly into that dense energy. See the light swirling gently around it, embracing it completely, loving it unconditionally. Watch carefully as the density begins to dissolve organically, its color lightening, its texture softening. See the lead of your pain gradually transforming into the shimmering liquid gold of wisdom, compassion, and ultimately, freedom. Continue this transformative process until you feel a palpable shift within your body, a noticeable release, a distinct lightness, a profound sense of inner peace. This practice of emotional alchemy is one of the most vital skills for navigating the new earth. You aren't destroying your pain. You're actively integrating its inherent wisdom. You're taking the densest parts of your human experience and transforming them into powerful fuel for your ongoing ascension. Do this consistently with every emotional wave that comes. Each time you succeed, your base frequency rises noticeably and you become an increasingly clear match for the portal. If you are genuinely ready to stop running from your emotions and start transforming them into your power, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare unequivocally, "I am the alchemist." This is you claiming your sacred power and anchoring it firmly into this collective field of awakening. The second essential pillar of our preparation is the physical temple, your body. Your body isn't a dense, fleshy prison for your soul, as some old religious dogmas would have you mistakenly believe. It's a highly advanced crystalline biological supercomputer. It's a sacred antenna specifically designed to receive and transmit cosmic information. To pass through the portal successfully, your antenna must be impeccably clean, crystal clear, and finely tuned. This begins with the most fundamental element of life itself, water. You are, in essence, a being of water. But the dead, chlorinated, fluoridated tap water and the lifeless bottled water in plastic containers aren't worthy of your sacred temple. They effectively lower your frequency. You absolutely must begin a living water protocol. Seek out the highest quality spring water you can possibly find. If that isn't feasible, invest in a powerful water filtration system, but this is just the beginning. You must then consciously charge your water with pure intention. Before you drink, hold your glass of water reverently in both hands. Gaze deeply into it and project feelings of genuine love, heartfelt gratitude, and profound healing directly into the water molecules. Speak powerful affirmations to it, such as, "This water cleanses every cell of my body. This water raises my vibration. This water attunes me perfectly to the frequency of the new earth." You can also place your water in direct sunlight for an hour to infuse it with potent solar codes, or under the moonlight to infuse it with gentle lunar energies. You can even place a piece of clear quartz or rose quartz in or next to your water pitcher to deliberately structure it with crystalline energy. When you drink this living conscious water, you aren't just simply hydrating your body. You are actively communing with it. You are lovingly instructing every single one of your cells to release density and hold more pure light. This simple conscious act will have a more profound effect on your overall vibrational state than you can possibly imagine. Next, we must address the fuel you put into your temple, your food. The high-frequency diet isn't about arbitrary restriction or punishment. It's about conscious alignment with your higher self. As I mentioned in part 1, your body is naturally beginning to reject dense, low-vibrational foods, and you must actively assist it in this process. Anything that is heavily processed, artificially packaged full of chemicals and artificial sugars, or was created through a process of suffering, such as factory-farmed meat, carries a dense, chaotic, energetic signature. Consuming these things is like trying to tune a delicate radio while a jackhammer is going off right next to you. It creates static in your energetic field and makes it nearly impossible to hold a consistently high frequency. Between now and October 31st, I urge you to commit wholeheartedly to feeding your body only living, light-filled foods. Think of foods that are bursting with life force, with prana, fresh organic fruits and vegetables, especially dark leafy greens, raw nuts and seeds, sprouted grains, legumes. These foods are packed with sunlight and earth energy. They are both grounding and elevating at the exact same time. They cleanse your physical vessel effectively and allow your cells to become more crystalline in structure, which is absolutely essential for fully embodying 5D consciousness. You don't have to be perfect, but you must be conscious. Before you eat anything, take a moment, hold your hands gently over your food, and ask yourself a simple question. Will this raise my vibration or lower it? Will this bring more pure light into my body or more density? Your body already knows the answer intuitively. Listen to it carefully. Honor it deeply. Feeding yourself with this level of conscious love is a revolutionary act. It sends a powerful message to the universe that you are ready and willing to become a vessel for higher consciousness. It signals clearly that your sacred temple is being intentionally prepared for its divine occupant to fully anchor within it. Finally, you absolutely must move your sacred temple. Stagnant energy is by its very nature dense energy. Trapped trauma, suppressed emotions, and lingering energetic blockages are literally stored within the tissues of your body, in your hips, your shoulders, your jaw. You must move your body every day with the explicit intention of releasing this stored density and actively circulating your life force energy. This isn't about punishing exercise or forcing your body into painful shapes. This is about embodied movement. Put on a piece of high-frequency music and simply allow your body to move in whatever way it naturally wants to. Shake, sway, stretch, dance. Imagine you are shaking off old energies, old identities, old stories. Feel the energy in your spine beginning to rise organically. Another profoundly powerful practice is grounding or earthing. Find a patch of natural earth, grass, dirt, sand, and stand on it with your bare feet for at least 10 minutes each day. The earth has its own electromagnetic frequency, the Schumann resonance, which is deeply healing and incredibly stabilizing. By placing your bare feet directly on the ground, you are plugging your sacred temple directly into the motherboard of the planet. You are allowing the Earth's inherent healing frequencies to flow up into your body, naturally recalibrating your nervous system and discharging the excess chaotic electrical energy you pick up from modern technology. This simple act is one of the fastest ways to come back into balance and clear your energetic field. Treat your body with this level of reverence with living water, living food, and conscious embodied movement, and it will transform rapidly from a dense biological vehicle into a luminous body of light fully ready and able to withstand the immense frequencies of the November shift. I want you to honor the sacred journey your body is currently on. It's purging, cleansing, and transforming tirelessly for you. Go to the comments now and type, My body is a temple of light. That's our mantra, a heartfelt declaration of love and gratitude for this incredible vessel that carries us through life. Now we move beyond the physical and inner work and venture into the quantum realm. This is where we activate our abilities as conscious creators. You aren't some passive bystander, a victim of circumstance, waiting for a portal to magically rescue you. No, you are a sovereign being possessing immense power, destined to actively co-create your ascension and the new Earth. This portal is only meeting you halfway. You must now consciously engage with the quantum field to craft the timeline you desire. The most effective tool for this purpose is what I call timeline journaling. It's the opposite of traditional journaling. Instead of dwelling on the past or fretting about present-day problems, you'll write from the perspective of your future self. That version of you who has triumphantly and joyfully navigated the portal and is now living in the reality of November 2025. This isn't for just anyone. It's for the chosen ones, those who are genuinely ready to alter their reality. I recently released a member-exclusive deep dive called Warning All Chosen Ones. It's crucial that you watch this before the new moon of October 21st, 2025. It will truly change everything. In that video, I reveal the precise activations and protections you need to implement. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy arrives. If you miss this window, you might never receive the same upgrade. Find a special notebook, one that resonates with you, that feels sacred. Each day, sit down and write a journal entry dated for some time in the future. For example, November 15th, 2025. Write in the present tense as if you are already living it. Don't just describe what you have. Describe how you times feel. Asterisk. What does it feel like to wake up in the morning in this new higher frequency? Describe the clarity in your mind, the peace in your heart, the vitality in your body. Describe the clean air, the vibrant colors, the sense of connection and community with others. Write about the meaningful, soul-aligned work you are engaged in, the loving relationships you are nurturing, the creative energy that flows effortlessly through you. Engage all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? By doing this, you're collapsing the quantum wave of potential into a single, desired reality. You're creating a powerful, energetic blueprint, sending out an unmistakable signal to the universe. You're no longer just times hoping times to ascend. You're living, breathing, and times feeling times your way into it. You're literally drawing your desired future into your present moment. To amplify this quantum work, we'll harness the power of sacred sound. Everything in the universe is vibration. Sound is the fundamental organizing principle of creation. You can use sound to bypass the conscious mind and reprogram your reality at a cellular DNA level. You need to immerse yourself in high-frequency sounds. This can be achieved by listening to solfeggio frequencies. I specifically recommend 528 Hz, the frequency of love and DNA repair, and 963 Hz, the frequency of divine connection and pineal gland activation. You can play these frequencies quietly in your home while you work or sleep. You can also use your own voice, which is your most potent sonic tool. Chanting a simple mantra like the sacred sound AUM can have a profound effect. The vibration of this sound resonates through your entire physical and energetic body, attuning you to the frequency of the universe itself. Another powerful practice is to speak your timeline journal entries aloud. When you give voice to your future reality, you're broadcasting that frequency into the quantum field with immense power. You are commanding the elements of creation to arrange themselves according to your divine will. Don't underestimate this. Your words are spells. Your voice is a magic wand. Use it consciously between now and the end of October to sing your new world into being. This is the work of a master. This is who you truly are. As we approach the final days before the portal closes, we'll combine all these practices into a final intention ceremony. This will be a personal sacred rite of passage that you'll perform on the night of October 30th or 31st. It will be the moment you consciously release your old self and fully step into the new. It will be your definitive statement to the cosmos that you are ready. I'll detail the exact steps of this powerful ceremony in the final part of our transmission. For now, focus on these 3 pillars. Master your inner altar. Purify your physical temple and begin activating your quantum power. This is your sacred homework. This is your training. The time for passive observation is over. The time for sovereign creation is now. In part 3, we'll dive even deeper. We'll explore the specific missions of the different soul groups here on Earth, the starseeds, the lightworkers, the earth angels, and help you identify your unique role in this great awakening. And I'll reveal the single most powerful and often overlooked ally you have in this entire process, an ally that has been with you all along, waiting to be asked for its help. You are so close. Don't falter now. The finish line is in sight. Let's pause for a moment to acknowledge the journey we've taken together so far. You've navigated the initial shock of the warning. You've recognized the signs of your own awakening, and you've committed to the sacred work of preparation. You've begun the alchemy of your inner world, the purification of your physical temple, and the activation of your quantum creative powers. You are no longer just a passenger on this cosmic current. You're learning to surf the waves of transformation with grace and intention. This is a monumental achievement. Feel the power that is building within you. Feel the clarity that is dawning in your mind. You are remembering who you are. Now, as we move into this next layer of understanding, we must address a question that may be burning in your heart. Why? Why me? Why was I chosen for this? Why do I feel this immense sense of responsibility, this deep, unshakable knowing that I am here for a reason far greater than just living a quiet, ordinary life? The answer is that your soul signed up for this. Before you ever incarnated into this lifetime, sitting with your guides in the higher realms, you chose to be here now for this specific planetary event. You are not a random human being. You are a member of a cosmic ground crew, a volunteer soul who answered a galactic call to assist a planet in peril during its most critical moment of evolution. You are a specialist, and you came here with a unique set of skills, energetic signatures, and a pre-planned mission to execute. The intense awakening you're experiencing isn't just for your personal ascension, it's the activation sequence for your planetary mission. The closing of this rare moon portal and the subsequent shift in November is the final go signal. It's the moment the ground crew is called to their stations. Understanding your role, your specific mission archetype, is crucial for this next phase. It will bring a profound sense of peace and purpose to your journey, and it will allow you to direct your newly refined energy with precision and maximum impact. Let's first explore the mission of the starseeds. If you've always felt a strange sense of homesickness, a longing for a place you can't name, if you've gazed at the night sky at specific constellations like the Pleiades or Orion or Sirius and felt a pull, a resonance, a feeling of time's home asterisk, if you've always felt like an outsider here on Earth, observing human behavior with a sense of detached curiosity and sometimes profound disappointment, if you're fascinated by advanced technology, quantum physics, and the possibility of extraterrestrial life, then you are almost certainly a starseed soul. You've incarnated on Earth from other more highly evolved star systems and civilizations. You came here as a cosmic seed, carrying the DNA and light codes of your homeworld within your very being. Your primary mission is one of genetic and consciousness upliftment. You're here to anchor higher dimensional frequencies onto the planet that were not previously available in the human collective field. Your very presence, the unique vibration of your energy field, acts as a living tuning fork. As you walk through the world, even if you're just going to the grocery store, your activated auric field silently recalibrates the energy of every person you come into contact with. You're upgrading the collective human consciousness from the inside out. One resonant interaction at a time. The deep-seated feeling of times, not times belonging here, is a feature, not a bug of your mission. That feeling of separation has kept you from becoming fully enmeshed and indoctrinated by the dense, limiting belief systems of the 3D matrix. It has preserved the purity of your cosmic frequency. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the member-only briefing warning all chosen ones. Watch this before the new moon of October 21st, 2025. This will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. Your work now, as the portal closes, is to consciously amplify your unique, energetic signature. The practices we discussed in Part 2, the Pillar of Light meditation, the high-frequency diet, the timeline journaling, are not just for you, they're how you polish your tuning fork to make it ring with maximum clarity and power. Your mission isn't to times do times as much as it is to times be asterisk. Be your authentic, quirky, otherworldly self. Don't try to fit in. Your strangeness is your service. Your unique perspective is your gift. In November, as the old systems begin to crumble under the new frequency, people will be desperately looking for new ways of thinking, new solutions, new possibilities. You, Starseed, are a living library of those possibilities. You carry the blueprints for new systems of energy, governance, and community that are based on harmony, cooperation, and advanced technology. You're here to plant the seeds of a new galactic society right here on Earth. Your mission is to be the anchor point for the cosmic future of humanity. Next, we must speak of the light workers, also known as the grid workers and gatekeepers. While starseeds often feel a connection to the stars, light workers feel a profound, ancient connection to the Earth itself. If you're drawn to sacred sites, to ancient ley lines, to the powerful energy vortexes of the planet, like Sedona Glastonbury or Uluru, if you have a natural affinity for crystals, for geomancy, for feeling the subtle energies of a place, if you find yourself inexplicably guided to travel to certain locations, or even just to walk a specific path in your local park, you are likely a light worker. Your soul has had many lifetimes here on Earth, and you're deeply connected to the planet's crystalline grid, the energetic circulatory system that connects all of Mother Earth's sacred sites and distributes life force energy around the globe. For millennia, this grid has been damaged, dormant, and infiltrated by lower frequency energies. Your primary mission is planetary healing and energetic grid repair. You are the sacred engineers and divine acupuncturists of the planet. You have the innate ability to channel high-frequency cosmic energy, the very energy pouring through this moon portal directly from the cosmos, through your own body as a conduit, and anchor it into specific points on the bud, Earth's grid. You might do this consciously through ceremonies at sacred sites, by burying crystals with intention, or by directing energy during meditation. Or you might be doing it unconsciously simply by living in a specific geographical location that your soul chose because it's a crucial but weakened nodal point on the grid. Your very presence in that town, that city, that home is stabilizing and reactivating the energy of that land. As we approach the portal's closing, your work becomes intensely focused. You'll feel a strong pull, an undeniable urge to visit certain places. Heed this call. It's your soul's GPS guiding you to your next assignment. When you arrive, you don't need a complex ritual. Simply stand on the earth. Perform the pillar of light visualization to connect heaven and earth through your being, and then place your hands on the ground, a tree, or a large stone. State your intention. I now anchor the highest frequencies of divine love and light into this sacred land for the healing of Mother Earth and the ascension of all humanity. I reactivate this sacred portal in the name of the light. And so it is. You are a human acupuncture needle for Gaia. Your role is absolutely vital because as the new 5D frequencies flood the planet in November, the crystalline grid must be strong enough and clear enough to hold and distribute this new energy. Without your work, this high-frequency energy would have nowhere to anchor and could create chaos. You are preparing the energetic infrastructure for the new Earth. You are paving the celestial highways upon which the new consciousness will travel. If you feel the call of the cosmos and know you're a starseed, comment, "I am a seed of light." If your heart beats in rhythm with the earth and you know you're a light worker, comment, "I am a healer of the earth." Own your sacred mission and let the universe know you're ready for your assignment. Now we turn to a third equally vital group, the divine healers and the sacred storytellers, who are often earth angels. These are souls who may not feel an overwhelming connection to the stars or to the Earth's grid, but feel a profound and at times painful connection to the human heart. If you're an empath of extreme sensitivity, feeling the emotions of others as if they were your own, if people are naturally drawn to you to share their deepest secrets and fears, even strangers in a checkout line, if you have a deep passion for healing modalities, for psychology, for art, for music, for writing, or any form of expression that touches the soul, you're likely in this mission group. You came here not primarily to work with technology or with the planet's energy grids, but with its most precious and wounded resource, the human collective heart. Your primary mission is emotional transmutation and narrative collapse. For eons, humanity has been trapped in a story of separation, fear, competition, and unworthiness. This story has been programmed into our DNA, our societies, and our individual psyches. It is the root cause of all suffering on this planet. Your mission is to heal this wound and to write a new story. You are the divine alchemists of the human emotional field. As a healer, you have the ability to hold a space of such profound, unconditional love and compassion that others can feel safe enough to finally face and release their deepest pain. You absorb dense, painful emotions from others, and like a sacred filter, you transmute them within your own energetic field and release them back into the universe as pure light. This is why you often feel so drained and overwhelmed by being around people. You're performing a constant high-level psychic service, often without even realizing it. Your work now is to become a conscious transmuter. When you feel the pain of another, do not take it on as your own. Instead, visualize that person surrounded by a sphere of pink and violet light. See their pain as a dark cloud within that sphere, and then see the light gently dissolving the cloud, not with force but with love. This protects your own field while still performing the healing service. As a sacred storyteller, your mission is to actively dismantle the old narratives of fear and write the new narratives of the 5D Earth. You do this through your art, your music, your writing, your teaching, your very conversations. Every time you create a piece of art that inspires hope, every time you write a post that speaks of unity, every time you have a conversation where you choose love over judgment, you're a warrior of the light, dismantling the old matrix, one story at a time. The shift in November will cause the old stories to collapse entirely. The narrative glue that holds the 3D world together will dissolve, and people will be terrified, lost in a sea of meaninglessness. You are here to be the lighthouse. You are here to offer them a new story. A story of unity, of divinity, of our interconnectedness with each other and all of life. You are the weavers of the new dream. It's important to understand that these are not rigid, mutually exclusive categories. You may be a starseed with lightworker tendencies or a lightworker who is also a sacred storyteller. The key is to identify your primary energetic signature, your dominant drive. Where does your soul's passion lead you? Follow that. That's the compass pointing towards your highest path of service. Understanding your mission isn't meant to be a burden. It's meant to be a liberation. It frees you from the need to be all things to all people. You don't have to be a tech genius and a global healer and a grid worker. You are a specialist. You are one piece of a vast, divine puzzle. Your only job is to be the most brilliant, authentic, and activated version of your specific piece. When you do that, you'll fit perfectly into the grand mosaic, and the complete picture of the new Earth will emerge in all its glory. Now you might be feeling a sense of overwhelm. This is a huge responsibility. How can I possibly do this? Am I strong enough? Am I wise enough? What if I fail? This is a natural feeling. It's the final boss-level doubt that the ego throws at you just before you claim your full power. But I am here to tell you that you are not alone in this, not even for a second. And this brings us to the most powerful, most important, and most overlooked ally you have in this entire process, your higher self. Your higher self is the part of you that has never been separated from Source, from God. It's the vast, eternal, all-knowing aspect of your own consciousness that exists beyond time and space. It's the master architect of your entire soul's journey. It chose your parents, your life circumstances, and every challenge you have ever faced, all with the express purpose of forging you into the magnificent being you are today, perfectly prepared for this exact moment. It has been with you your entire life, whispering guidance, sending you signs, protecting you from harm, and orchestrating synchronicities to keep you on your path. But because of the dense veil of the 3D world, most of you haven't been able to consciously connect with this part of yourself. That's now changing. The thinning of the veil during this portal's final opening is making direct, conscious, two-way communication with your higher self not just possible, but necessary. You are no longer meant to navigate this journey by guesswork and blind faith. You're meant to plug directly into your own divine mainframe and receive crystal clear, real-time guidance. How do you do this? It begins by acknowledging its existence and giving it permission to intervene more directly in your life. Your higher self operates in accordance with the law of free will. It cannot override your choices. You must invite it in. This is a simple but profoundly powerful act of conscious surrender. Find a quiet moment. Place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and speak these words aloud. To my beloved higher self, the eternal divine aspect of my own being, I acknowledge you. I honor you. I love you. I now give you my full and conscious permission to guide my life. I surrender my small, egoic will to your divine will. I ask you to clear my path of all obstacles, to illuminate my next steps, and to communicate with me clearly and directly in ways that I can easily understand. I am ready to become your partner in this journey of ascension. I am ready to embody you fully on this earth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Making this declaration is like flipping a switch. It opens a superhighway of communication between your human self and your divine self. Now, you must learn to listen. The guidance from your higher self won't come as a booming voice from the heavens. It's much more subtle, much more elegant. It speaks in the language of energy, intuition, and resonance. It's the sudden, brilliant idea that flashes into your mind in the shower. It's the unshakable gut feeling, the deep inner yes or no that you feel in your solar plexus when faced with a decision. It's the feeling of effortless flow and joyful expansion when you're on the right path, and the feeling of friction, resistance, and frustration when you're veering off course. Your emotions are its GPS. Joy, excitement, and peace are its way of saying, yes, this way. Anxiety, dread, and a feeling of constriction are its way of saying, no wrong turn. You must start trusting these subtle signals more than you trust the loud, fearful logic of your conditioned mind. To strengthen this connection, you can begin a practice of daily dialogue. You can do this through journaling. At the top of a page, write a question. Dear Higher Self, what is the most important thing for me to know today? Then quiet your mind. Put your pen to the paper and just start writing. Do not filter. Do not judge. Let the words flow. You'll be astonished at the wisdom that comes through. It will be a voice that is wiser, more loving, and more expansive than your everyday thinking mind. This is your own divine wisdom, accessible to you at any moment. Your higher self holds the complete blueprint for your mission. It knows every step you need to take. It knows every person you need to meet. It knows every challenge you'll face and the perfect solution for it. Surrendering to its guidance is the ultimate act of self-love and self-trust. It's the secret to navigating the coming shift with ease, grace, and even joy. You don't have to figure this all out alone. Your divine co-pilot is ready and waiting to take the controls. All you have to do is ask. In our final part, we'll bring everything together. We'll detail the exact steps of the final intention ceremony to be performed on the eve of the portal's closing. We'll talk about what to expect in the immediate aftermath of the November shift and how to navigate the new energetic landscape. And I'll share the one final key that will lock in your new frequency and make sure your passage through this final gateway is smooth and triumphant. The most profound part of your journey is right ahead. Let's walk this final mile together. We've arrived, chosen one, at the final threshold. Pause for a moment and really feel the resonance of this journey. You've traveled from that initial urgent call to a deep understanding of your mission and your divine nature. You've cleared out the altars of your inner world, purified the temple that is your body, and started to use the quantum tools of a master creator. You've opened up a conscious line of communication with your higher self, your ultimate guide and ally. You're not the same person who started listening to this transmission. The codes within these words have activated strands of your DNA that were previously dormant. The frequencies embedded in this message have elevated your vibration. You're standing right on the edge of a new reality, prepared and empowered. All that's left is that final conscious step through the gateway. This is the culmination of not just the past few weeks of preparation, but of your entire lifetime and really of many lifetimes of soul evolution. This is your graduation ceremony, and so now we need to talk about the sacred rite of passage that will seal your intention and propel you through the closing portal with unstoppable momentum. The ceremony of the final ascent. Don't take this ritual lightly. It's a profound act of spiritual alchemy, a moment where you consciously let your old self die and are reborn into the new. I'm going to lay out the steps, the energetic principles, and the sacred container for this ceremony, which you'll perform on the night of October 31st, 2025. The very last moment, the Ethelgard Gateway remains fully open. First, you have to prepare your sacred space. On October 31st, your entire focus needs to be on maintaining the highest possible frequency. This is a day for holy observation. Don't engage with the dense, chaotic energies of the world. Stay away from mainstream media. Avoid superficial social gatherings. And if you can take the day off from work, your only job that day is to be a pristine vessel of light. Clean your home, not just physically, but energetically. Burn sage, Palo Santo, or frankincense resin, walking through every room and commanding all energies that aren't of the highest divine love and light to leave your space. Now, you can play high-frequency music like the solfeggio tones we've talked about throughout the day. Eat very lightly, consuming only pure living foods and charged water. As evening gets closer, choose the space where you'll conduct your ceremony. It should be a place where you feel safe and won't be disturbed for at least an hour. This is a deeply personal and solitary rite. Set up a small altar. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be a simple cloth on the floor or a small table. On this altar, place representations of the four elements, a candle for fire representing your spirit and will, a small bowl of water representing your emotions and intuition, a crystal or a stone for earth representing your body and your grounding, and a feather or incense for air representing your mind and your thoughts. These elements will anchor and amplify the energies of your ceremony. You're creating a microcosm of the universe in your sacred space, a container of immense power. As the time for your ceremony approaches, take a ritual bath or shower. As the water washes over your body, visualize it as pure liquid light, cleansing you not just physically, but washing away all the remaining energetic residue from your past. As you wash, consciously state aloud every single thing you're releasing. Speak it into the water and let it wash down the drain forever. Release the old stories. I release the belief that I'm not worthy. I release the fear of being seen. I release the trauma of past heartbreaks. I release the programming of scarcity and struggle. Be specific. Be thorough. This is your final energetic shedding. After your cleansing dress in clean, comfortable clothing, preferably of a light color like white, which holds all frequencies and signifies purity and new beginnings. Go to your prepared, sacred space. Light your candle and take a seat before your altar. Your ceremony has now officially begun. The ceremony itself consists of three distinct phases: the release, the integration, and the declaration. For the first phase, the release, you'll need 2 pieces of paper and a pen. On the first piece of paper, you're going to write what I call the old self contract. This is a final accounting of the version of you that you're about to let die. Write down every aspect of your 3D identity that you're now choosing to release. Write down the limiting beliefs, the recurring fears, the patterns of self-sabotage, the toxic relationships you've clung to, the addictions, the grievances you still hold against others. Write it all down without judgment. Like an archivist documenting a historical artifact that's about to be placed in a museum. Acknowledge this old self. Thank it for the lessons it taught you, for the strength it gave you, for getting you this far. Say to it, thank you for your service. Your mission is now complete. I release you with love. Now you'll take this piece of paper and, using the flame from your candle, you'll safely burn it in a fireproof bowl or cauldron. As you watch the paper turn to ash, feel the energetic weight of that old identity lifting from your very soul. Feel the karmic cords to that past self dissolving in the sacred fire. You're witnessing the funeral of your limitation. Breathe deeply and feel the vast empty space that has now been created within you. This space is the fertile ground for your rebirth. The second phase is the integration. This is where you call in and fully anchor the energies of your higher self and your new 5D reality. Take the second piece of paper. At the top, write the new self-covenant. Now you'll write a detailed description of the self you're choosing to become. This isn't a list of material wants. This is a declaration of being. Use powerful I am statements. I am a sovereign being of love and light. I am a clear and open channel for divine wisdom. I am a master of my emotional state. I am a conscious co-creator of my reality. I am financially abundant, radiantly healthy, and emotionally fulfilled. I am living my divine mission with joy and purpose. Write about the qualities you embody: compassion, courage, clarity, grace. Write about the reality you now inhabit, pulling from the timeline journaling you've been practicing. Describe your life in the new earth as if it's your present, established reality. Feel the emotions of this reality as you write. Feel the joy, the peace, the freedom. Let tears of gratitude flow if they come. When you've finished writing, you'll read this new self-covenant aloud 3 times. The first time, read it as a prayer to the universe. The second time, read it as a command to your subconscious mind. The third time, whisper it as a sacred promise to your own soul. After you've read it aloud, you'll take the paper and fold it carefully, placing it on your altar. You won't burn this paper. This is the blueprint for your new life. You might choose to place it under your pillow to integrate these energies as you sleep, or keep it in a sacred place where you can read it daily to reinforce your new reality. Now you'll close your eyes and perform the pillar of light visualization one more time, but with a new intensity. See and feel that brilliant golden white light pouring into your being. But this time, visualize it, filling the empty space left by your old self. See it activating your DNA, illuminating every cell, and turning your entire body into a radiant Sunday. This is the moment of your energetic rebirth. You're integrating your divinity. The final phase is the declaration. This is your conscious step through the portal. Stand up. Face a direction that feels powerful to you. A lot of people feel called to face east, the direction of the rising sun and new beginnings. Raise your arms to the sky in a gesture of receiving. In a clear, strong voice, you'll make your final declaration to the cosmos. Speak these words, or words that feel true to you from the very core of your being. I state your full name. In this sacred moment, on this sacred night, declare my journey through the 3D matrix complete. I've learned the lessons, I've cleared the karma, I've integrated the wisdom. I now stand before the sacred gateway whole and ready. I call upon my higher self, my spirit, guides, my angelic team, and all beings of the highest divine love and light to witness and assist me now. I choose ascension. I choose love. I choose unity. I choose the new earth. With this breath, I release my past. With my next breath, I claim my future by the power of my own divine I am presence. I now walk through this gateway. My passage is graceful. My transition is seamless. My arrival is celebrated. And so it is. It is done. It is done. As you speak, the final words take a deliberate physical step forward. Feel yourself stepping out of your old reality and into the new. Feel the energetic membrane of the portal part for you. Feel the frequency shift in the very air around you. Stand in this new space for a few moments, feeling the energy of your new reality. Your ceremony is complete. You can now extinguish your candle, expressing gratitude to the elements and to your spiritual team for their assistance. You've done the work. You've consciously chosen your timeline. You've walked through the door. If you're committed to performing this sacred ceremony and claiming your place in the new earth, go to the comments and declare with all your heart, "I am walking through the gateway." Let's create a tidal wave of intention that will carry us all through to the other side. Your journey isn't over. Really, it's just begun. You're a pioneer, a wayshower, a founding member of a new civilization of light. The world you've dreamed of isn't some distant fantasy. It's here now, waiting for you to claim it, to build it, to embody it. You've been given all the tools, all the warnings, all the guidance you need. The rest is up to you. The gateway is open. Your destiny is calling. Will you answer? I know you will. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being the light. And so it is.